Hey, what's up, guys? Today I want to have a conversation with you about getting back to nature, getting back to the woods, to whatever place has a natural environment in your area. This is so key for us as human beings because, look, man, we have all this shit, all this industry around us. We're in houses, we're in buildings, we're at work, and we're always inside. We're in our car. I'm in my car right now. I should be in nature actually recording this, kind of a hypocrite, but whatever. Anyways, my point being is we're always inside and we're always subjected to just all these toxins, right? It's crazy because I think they say that if you're in a house or you're in a building, you're actually breathing more toxins in that little area than you are in a polluted city. And that's quite horrific, actually. That's the word, horrific, because man, we're in our houses at work most of the time, right? So if we're always breathing in these toxins, man, do you know what that's doing to our freaking health, bro? That is like destroying us, man. Our bodies have to work harder to eliminate these toxins. Not to mention most people that are, inside all the time or whatever, most people eat like shit, right? So on top of that, they have toxins coming in from the material in their house or at their work, plus the toxins from their food and whatever kind of air they're breathing, right? So that makes it even more important to get back into nature. And it's crazy because yesterday I'm in like a small suburb town in Massachusetts, right? And I'm pretty secluded. It's pretty quiet where I live, and in my backyard I have a bunch of woods, right? There's no paths, but like we cleared a bunch of trees so we could put a patio. And I just go back there and I sit and I just, I take my shoes off and I take my socks off and I just sit there and have my feet just sitting in the grass. And I can tell you one thing, it's the most joyful part of the day. I'm dead ass because, it just feels like all the rest of the day I always have to be doing something, and just taking like a half hour to an hour just to sit in the woods to absolutely just do nothing, man. I mean, obviously your mind's still running, which is, it's not the best. I mean, monkey mind kind of sucks, but if you're just sitting there listening to the birds, it's kind of calm and serene. And it's unlike the environment in your house. For me, I have a family, I live with my family, but sometimes it can be a little loud and shit, and just you getting outside, getting away from all the hectic shit, even at work, right? It's pretty hectic at work sometimes. Your boss can be bullshitting you. You're always occupied with doing something. So just getting outside and just sitting down and observing the sounds and being mindful of your breath and just having your feet sitting in the grass is just with no socks or anything. Man, it's just like one of the best feelings, honestly. It's like, I mean, I've smoked weed, I've jerked off and shit, but man, like, there's something about joy that just can't be. Pleasure is not comparable to joy. Joy is just it's such a way better feeling than pleasure, man. So yeah, we need to get back, and it's like our natural, we evolved from nature. Like, we spend most of our time in nature, so it's like, why are we gonna stray from that? Why are we gonna go and try to build our own civilization and just stray from our natural environment? It just doesn't make sense. And it's crazy because not a lot of people, most people don't go to nature. I mean, I see people sporadically when I go on my walks in nature, but for the majority, I mean, most people are so like busy and shit, and they don't have time. But I want to challenge you guys to at least go out once a week into nature. It doesn't have to be anything crazy. It could just be 20 minutes to a half hour. But I notice it's crazy. I start to really get depressed when I don't go to nature. It's weird. It's almost like therapy. It's literally therapy, and there's so much wisdom, man. I swear to God, I get like just such good waves of positivity when I go to nature. It's crazy. I mean, this sounds kind of hippie to you guys, but experience it for yourself. You don't have to listen to me. Go try it yourself. Most people, some of you guys don't even go to nature. I know it, but just take my word for it. You don't have to take my word for it. Go try it. See how you feel. And if you feel good, just keep doing it. Do it more than once a week, you know? But just most people are so busy and shit that they don't have time. You know, they work 9 to 5, they go home, they watch TV, they have family obligations that they have to deal with. And so the only real time they have is weekends, but you know, they're always doing other shit on the weekends. So I know some of you guys are young, you got, you know, teenagers, you got time, you know, you don't really have too much shit to do. Go out and go for a walk in the woods, bare feet if you can. I know it's getting cold out here in Massachusetts. It's, you know, winter's coming up soon, but you know, even now it's not too bad. It's like 50 to 60 degrees, so you know, you can deal with it. But just do it, man. I'm telling you, if you feel depressed, if you feel lost, if you feel just like disconnected, that's really what it is. Get back to nature, get back to your source. It'll really help you, I'm telling you. So that's it, guys. That wraps up this video. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell to the right so you get notified when I upload. And if you have any questions, comments, whatever, leave them down below and I will do my best to respond. And as always, I hope you guys have a good day. Peace.